And that short verse that was just read for us, right? The churches of Christ salute you. This is one of the biblical names for the church. Now, there are others, of course, but this is one of them, the churches of Christ. And it is the church of Christ, meaning it belongs to Him. It is His church. And this is reiterated in other passages. Acts 20, verse 28 teaches us that the Lord purchased the church with His own blood. He purchased it. Right? Now, just as you and I would go and buy anything and that becomes ours, right? Jesus purchased the church. It belongs to Him. And when we look at Matthew 16 this morning, we'll see that He said, I will build my church. This is a promise He specifically made, right? Before He went to the cross, before He shed His blood and He had purchased the church with His blood, He promised, I will build my church. Now again, He said it's my church. He called it His own. It belongs to Him and no one else. No matter how highly esteemed a person might be, no matter how spiritual a person might seem, no matter how many degrees a person has earned, right? No one has the right to change or alter the church which belongs to God, which belongs to Christ. And sadly, that's what many men have attempted to do throughout the centuries, trying to change the church to make it more pleasing to them, to fit their views of what the church should be. You know, imagine a random person showed up at your house and started swinging a sledgehammer against the wall of your house. And again, just some random person, when you go out there and say, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? They'll say, well, you know what? I think I can improve your house. So that's why I'm doing this. Could you imagine just how insane that would be? And again, yet that's how some people have treated the church of Christ, Jesus' church. They think they have the right or ability to make changes to it, to alter it, even though it's not theirs. It does not belong to them. It belongs to the Lord. And for those who haven't realized how arrogant that is, I pray to God and hope they will have a change of heart and stop doing something so presumptuous. But those who have passed on, who've spread all kind of false teachings and things regarding the church and try to change the church, they're going to answer to the owner of the church. They're going to answer to Christ one day for their presumptuous behavior. And if we're followers of Christ, if our whole goal is to have faith in Him and trust in Him, then that would not even be on our radar, right? That wouldn't even be a thing that we're interested in at all. Why would we want to change His church, right? It's His. He bled and died for it. He purchased it. Our goal as people of faith are to be a part of that church, to belong to Jesus, to belong to what He has established. You not change it or alter it or try to make it something that we find pleasing instead of what's pleasing to God. And so as we open up the Bible this morning, we see Jesus made this promise. He said, I will build my church.